What's up YouTube? J-Dub here bringing you another gameplay. This one's on Dome, some domination with some of my friends. This video is going to be a little bit about myself, and I'm also going to go over what I think about the game so far, and maybe quickly go over some of the guns and perks that I like to use. Well, a little bit about myself. My name is Josh. I'm 23 years old. As it's probably obvious, I enjoy playing video games and making YouTube videos. But I'm also pretty athletic. I like to play sports, mainly Ultimate Frisbee, which is one of the greatest games, and one day it'll actually be officially recognized as a sport. I'm currently living in Wisconsin. I moved down here to be with my girlfriend, but that's a whole nother story in itself. I'll probably do a video on that later. But I moved down here 2 years ago from Alaska, which I lived there for like 6 years, and it is freaking amazing. One of the most beautiful places that you'll ever go. If you have the time and money, it's definitely something that you should go check out. I would recommend it to anybody that I know. But enough about me. Let's talk about what I think about the game. Well, I really like this game. Like, a lot of people complain that it's not any different than Modern Warfare 2, which is exactly why I like it. I love Modern Warfare 2, but it just had some huge problems that they never seem to fix. It's like if they would have taken out the scavenger noob tubes and the one-man army noob tubes with danger close, then that would have solved a lot of problems. But they just seem to ignore it, so not having those in this game just makes it a lot better. Don't get me wrong, this game has its flaws. Like, the spawning system is not anywhere close to perfect, but the game is still new, so they still have time to work things out on that. But I also like how they actually try to bring some new stuff to the table, like Kill Confirm and Team Defender. I'm a really big fan of Kill Confirm. That game is pretty freaking sweet, how you get points for pretty much doing everything. And it also makes it where people don't just camp in the corners. Of course, you're always going to get those teammates that do that, but yeah, any online multiplayer game, it's really going to be hard to avoid people like that. I also like how they reward you for doing things other than just killing, like capturing flags and even taking down air support. Like, that was another big problem in Modern Warfare 2, is that no one wanted to switch to their Stinger missile and take down air support. But in this game, it seems like people are all too willing to just whip out that Stinger and shoot down helicopters. A lot of times when I'm playing with friends, we're like yelling dibs on who gets to take down the helicopter. It's actually quite funny, because I remember in Modern Warfare 2, everybody was like, "Are you gonna change? No. Are you? No. Well, someone's got to." And it usually turns out to be like, "Fine, I'll change and shoot it down." And then it's just, you gotta switch back after you die. But without stopping power and without shotguns as secondary, it's a lot easier to take down air support, and I find it happening a lot more frequently, which is also kind of a downside, because whenever you get a big kill streak and then it's up in the air for like 5 seconds, that really sucks too. So we just gotta take the good with the bad. So now to go on to some of the guns I like to use. Obviously the ACR is a really good gun. The Scar L, I really like that one too, and you get it at like level 6. That's one big reason that I haven't used a prestige token on any guns, because there are a lot of good guns in this game. AK has been one of my favorite guns through all of Call of Duty. Type 95 is really good, and that's one reason I try not to use it too much. But that's just another great thing about this game, is that there's so many good guns that it's kind of hard to go wrong, which makes creating classes so much more fun because you have so many more options. Which brings me to talking about perks. The perks are actually pretty good in this game too. The ones I seem to use the most are Sleight of Hand, Hardline, and Dead Silence. Those seem to be pretty standard on all my classes. Of course, I have a Blind Eye class and an Assassin class. And lately I've found out that SitRep Pro is pretty much just as good as Dead Silence. Well, assuming that you're playing with a headset. I sound hoarse so much. But I think that's all I'm really going to talk about the perks right now. The last thing I want to talk about is that I'm going to be doing a Christmas present for my subscribers, which I'm going to be giving away a 3-month for Xbox Live Gold. You don't have to do anything special, just being a subscriber. I'll just end up selecting somebody the day after Christmas. And sorry to my girlfriend, even though she's subscribed, she can't win because then people will think that I'm cheating. Well, this gameplay is getting pretty close to the end. My friend actually gets a Moab, and if you want to watch his point of view, he got a video up, and I'll put a link in the description for that. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like. Later.